Alright, this title is cold in many ways. First, off of the fact that somebody lost their life because of this incident. Second is because it literally says him or me, which is what this man that defended himself allegedly was talking about. I haven't seen this. Sit back, relax. I got nothing else to say besides, if you're new here, sub up and join us. If you watch this through and you rock with it, yeah, let's go.
I had to do what I had to do to save my life.
Maso Jackson awoke around 4:30 Tuesday morning to a man pounding on his door and yelling. Parts of the encounter captured on his Ring door.
It might be cropped for y'all, but this man is standing in front of his house, in front of his main door, with a gun visible right then and there. Once somebody pulls this out, understand that it could literally be you or them, meaning you have no choice but to defend yourself if this person doesn't go away. That's all I needed to see, bro. Straight up.
Doorbell camera at his home on Salem Street on Detroit's west side.
And he's aggressive. Y'all see his hand movements and body language. We're barely into the video. He had no choice but to defend himself. Now let's hear the story. Hold on.
Talking about somebody owe him some money or something. I say, ain't nobody owe you no money. I don't know what you talking about.
Jackson says he tried to reason with the man from inside his house.
He wouldn't leave, so I dialed 911.
While he waited for police, he said things escalated from there.
He went around the window back there and bust that window out.
Fearing the destruction wouldn't...
Yeah, hell nah. You got your family in there. You got your loved one. It's your home, bro. You got to defend yourself. This isn't even somebody that didn't... His dumbass ended himself by showing his gun. In terms of, if this was a situation where it was just an aggressive man yelling at the door, right? Look, I ain't no lawyer. Some of y'all watching me might be. I don't know. But here's what I'm getting at. What put a nail, or at least I hope it did, we don't know yet. In my mind, what puts a nail in the coffin of any other objection to the fact that this is a straight self-defense case that this man should absolutely never ever get charged for is the fact that this man, the aggressor in this situation, had his gun visible. His weapon was visible. So when he went to break this man's window, that's self-defense. Now, if he didn't have his gun visible, if he had it tucked away or concealed, and he went and broke the window and tried to come and attack this man and got smoked, I could see where some part of that story, somebody can sit here and be like, but even then though, it would still be self-defense regardless. But like I said, what makes this self-defense is the fact that the intruder or the person had their gun out, bro, right there.
Stop. Jackson then armed himself.
Came outside and said, man, you gotta leave. You can't be doing this. You can't be doing this. So you gotta leave. So he had his gun. He had reached for his gun. He pulled his gun out, and I had to defend myself. So I had to shoot him. I did because of that.
Firing 4 shots, they hit the man in the chest, killing him.
It was me or him at that point. I didn't want to hurt nobody, but he just wouldn't quit.
When police did arrive, Jackson says he followed their orders, led away in handcuffs for questioning.
He threatened to kill me.
Knowing he was a lawful gun owner and also aware that police had an investigation to do.
I'm like shocked this guy wouldn't leave, and he tried to kill me, and so I didn't do nothing to the guy. I'm like, that's a part that was kind of sad.
Hopeful that the law would...
This is a messed up story, bro. We can all sit here and be happy that he defended himself and that he's alive and breathing and able to tell us this story. We can hear his voice, right? He gets to live on his life. His family didn't lose him. That's the great part about this story. The f***ed up crazy part is that this man asked for none of this at all. He did not ask for no random ass crazy dude with a gun to pull up demanding money from him, maybe mistaking his house. But oh well, at the end of the day, bro, he did nothing wrong. What's messed up about it though is the fact that maybe mentally now a situation like this with your head, bro, regardless, right? At the end of the day, you had to take somebody's life. You did nothing wrong whatsoever, but I'm just saying you should not have even had to deal with this in the first place. You should not have had to deal with this and the repercussions afterwards in terms of how this could mess with your head, especially given the fact that this was supposedly a case of that man mistaking the identity. Does it matter? Not really. It's just something that on top of his life being threatened, he might have to deal with after the fact in the form of this shit messing with his head, bro.
would be on his side once police heard his story.
You can't help but defend yourself. You ain't got no choice but to.
And sharing his story with us, hoping that someone might take away a lesson or two from his encounter.
You got to be on guard. You got to be prepared. You can't just let people run you over, hurt you, and don't do nothing about it. You got to defend yourself.
Yeah, I agree, bro. You should always do your best. I mean, the first thing is God having mercy on you and protecting you. But at the same time, bro, you got to do what you have to do. If you're able to, for sure, arm yourself, at least in your home. And especially if you live in an area where a lot of bullshit happens. And even if you don't want to, or if you can't, or if you're not able to, the least you can do is be aware of your surroundings, right? Meaning, bare minimum, get yourself a camera at your door, the main door. Bare minimum, make sure you close your doors. Just overall be aware, man. But yeah, this is a crazy story. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. It's a crazy, wicked world we live in. And I think the worst part about this whole video, to me at least, is this man should not be dealing with this. This should not have happened. But some evil, retarded ass people don't understand and don't learn until they hit the last part of the find out equation, bro. Look, this man around and found out, and the cost was his life. Am I harsh for saying that? No, because he literally was threatening an innocent man with his gun. He literally tried to break into his house, and God knows what would have happened. Meaning, you effed around and found out. You got no one to blame but yourself, man. Crazy video. I got y'all with so much good content. All I ask is, bro, if you made it to this point, you sub up and join us. And if you're already a part of the squad, do your part and run the likes up. I would not be here without y'all, bros. Just keep running these up. Keep rocking with the content. I'm gonna keep giving it to y'all. We're only getting started and so much more is on the way. So stay tuned. And I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out.